Good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Maximizing Your Potential Talk Show. I'm your host, Gertrude J. Chapman, and I'm just so excited to be before you today. This is certainly a beautiful day, y'all. It's a beautiful day to get up and whatever you intend to do, just get up and do it. Just get up and do it because it's a fantastic day. I always, mention to you and tell you about framing your day. Framing your day is so very important because what it does, it enables you to begin your day on a high note instead of, just going through your day dragging. Get up on purpose and be purposeful, be productive, maximize your day, maximize your potential. Start your day off where you are dominating your day, you are occupying your space. You know, these are some of the things that you could put into practice because I'm telling you, I've been doing this for years. It doesn't matter about, the night before. When I wake up in the morning, no matter what, I feel like it's a brand new day for me to, do whatever I have to do for that day with nothing, stopping me from doing what I have to do. It gives me um, a sense of being, a sense of being in this space, in this place where I'm refreshed, where my mind is open, where I'm at ease, where I'm in a joyful mood to approach whatever it is that I had planned for that day. And I'm going to tell you, it's just a fantastic thing. It's a fantastic thing when you get up and frame your day. Begin with affirmations. Some of you may not even know what I'm talking about, but begin with those affirmations. Talk to yourself. And by looking yourself directly in the eyes, you look at yourself in the mirror directly in the eyes and you affirm yourself and you tell yourself, you know, what you plan on doing that day. You might say, well, that doesn't make sense, but it makes a big difference in your life. It makes a big difference in your life to frame your day. You have to notice that you're in control, okay? Instead, a lot of times what happens is people allow other things to be in control. And then they're approaching it in a different way. They're approaching it with aggression or they're approaching it with fear. But you have to always remember that you are in control, that it's okay to say no. It's okay to not do things that are going to cause your day to be unproductive. And I know I'm saying a lot of things here because this is what I'm feeling right now. And for those of you who are in the viewing audience, wherever you may be, I know that what I'm saying is touching somebody and somebody's because there's more than one of you who are viewing this broadcast and those who will see it on the replay. So wherever you fit in that category, just get what you need to make your days better, to pick yourself up. You can't always depend on somebody else to encourage you, to motivate you. You have to learn how to motivate yourself and stop approaching whatever will be. I'm not saying that the day won't, be smooth because there'll be things that come to encroach upon your day, encroach upon your activities. But you'll be better equipped to handle those situations, those circumstances, those knocks on the doors, those emails. those phone calls, those letters in the mail, whatever it may be. Get up each day and frame your day. It's so, so very important. Like I say, it doesn't matter about, what you do the day before, the night before. Today is a brand new day, and enjoy, because you'll never get this day back again. And this is a brand new day to walk forward in your vision, to be productive, to do those things that you intend to do. This is your day. It's a brand new day. Some of you may know, and some of you may not know, that we're in the final preparation for the upcoming Building Your Self-Confidence and Self-Esteem course that will be launching next month. And, I've been in the studio, and that's why my voice may sound like it is. But nevertheless, we're getting it done. We are getting it done. And, it's been a great thing, a great experience to sit here and put everything together, piece by piece, and have the materials that are speaking or that will speak to the people who are signing up for this course. This is a necessary course, y'all. And if you are planning to maximize your potential, you should be in this course. And you can find out more information by going to that link that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Linktree/keys to wealth building. Again, that's Linktree/keys to wealth building. And as you talk to me or one of my team members, and most likely it's going to be me, because I like to, see the people who, are intending to take this course, to see if you're a perfect fit. Because like I always say, I don't believe in wasting people's time, and I don't believe in people wasting my time. If it's something that you're not ready for, that you're going to enroll in it and then withdraw, well, this is not the course for you. Not at this time. Get yourself together first. Come to the end of yourself where you truly, want to advance, to maximize your potential, and then, get back with us. But if it's you and you say, well, Gertrude, I'm tired of, going around the bush. I'm tired of, coming to a certain place in my life. And as I'm taking 2 steps forward, feel like I'm going 4 steps backwards. Well, this is for you, where you have come to a plateau in your life, and, you just need something more to get you to reach your ultimate goal. Well, this class is for you. But it's for those who are serious. It's for those who, that need a change. They recognize that they need a change. They receive, I need something better. They're accepting that, there's something better for me. And I can't do it by myself. If you could do it by yourself, you would have done it by yourself, And this is not a class that I'm going to be dealing with surface things. No, it goes deeper than that. Surface things, because surface things have the ability to reappear in inopportune times. But I'm going to be dealing with surface stuff, with deep stuff when I'm talking about building self-esteem and self-confidence to actually make a change in your life. Okay? It's going to actually make a change in your life. There will be a transformation, no doubt about it, if you follow what is being presented in this course. there will be a transformation. Like I said, this is something that has been on my heart for a long time, because I know what it is to not like anything about myself. I know what it is to not like my voice, to not like my looks, to not like my name, to not like, the color of my skin or the texture of my hair, to not like, anything about myself, to wanting to be able to start over, not knowing where and what I needed to do, to have a void inside of me. And no matter what I was doing, crying out for help, and, no one heard me. I know what it is. And when I zeroed in on what it is, then my life was fulfilled. And some of you, you're in this place. You're in this place of instability in your life because of this low self-esteem and these low self-confidence issues. I did some research, and I found out, I was looking over the internet to do some research to see, if this was something that would help women and the percentage of it. And I found out that 79% of women suffer from a general form of low self-esteem and low self-confidence. And that's a high number when you think about, we as women, we are involved in so many things. We are always the one who's called on to get something through, whether it's on your job and that boss is calling on you to get that project through, because that whole company is waiting on that project. And you are the one that has the ability, the knowledge, the know-how to get it through. A lot of things are riding on your shoulders. And women, a lot of things ride on our shoulders. And we just don't realize how much value that we inside of us. Sure, when somebody else needs something, we're there. But when it comes to us, we shy back from it, thinking that we don't have what it takes. So these are some of the issues that's going to be highlighted in this course when I'm talking about building your self-esteem and your self-confidence. It makes a big difference, y'all. And it's time out for living, trying to pretend, living that lie. It's time to live your truth, and stop lying to yourself. You have to stop lying to yourself. You have to come to a point in your life where you make a decision that allows for no turning back. By simply saying, enough is enough. I got to do better. And I think it was Maya Angelou that said that if you know better, do better. So I'm putting the information out there. And like I said, if you want to know more about this course, which is launching next month being August, go to that information that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Linktree/keys to wealth building. Because a lot rides on, your self-confidence and your self-esteem. Admit that you need help to move past blockages, that's in your life. Because it's never one. It's always more than one. And like I said, this is not surface stuff. This is not stuff that, You think, well, it's not that serious. This is stuff that goes to the root. We're talking about root causes. We're talking about those things that could move you past where you currently are to a place that you could be to maximize your potential. You know, I see a lot of pretending that goes on over social media. And you see it also, okay? A lot of pretending. But you don't have to live that way, y'all. You don't have to live that way. Pretending to live your life on purpose or pretending that you have arrived at a certain place and on the back end you're struggling because you're just existing. You're not truly living. And I want to tell you that you should expect better for yourself. Expect better because it doesn't have to be that way where you struggle through life trying to make ends meet, try to, have joy. Joy is something that's on the inside of you. Joy is deeper than happiness. Happiness come and go. But when you have joy and you live in your life, you could face many things. You may be in the midst of all type of chaos, but yet you're still standing. So many people have given up because they couldn't weather the storm. So that's why this course is so essential. Building your self-confidence and self-esteem, because it will help you to maximize your potential and discover some things about you that you didn't even know that were there. Now, how is that? How would you like to discuss that will enable you to be productive and profitable? So, if you'd like to find out more about this class, go to the information that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Linktree/keys to wealth building. And I'm going to get into the topic for today. Why do you keep trying if? Okay. And I'm going to go down those ifs. And these questions come to jog your memory. Why do you keep trying if? And I want to remind you that there is help. You don't have to do it alone. And you don't have to think that you're the only one who's going through this, because there are others just like you. Remember, this is a no judgmental zone. Judgment here. Okay? No judgment. You just get in here. Get in this course. Enroll. And let me remind you, you do this at your own pace. Okay? That's why I'm in the studio taping these courses, because you have the ability to do it at your own pace. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. Okay? It's a beautiful thing where you could sit down at your leisure and go through each unit, because they're units. There's 12 units. And it takes you step by step to uncover, unravel some things that you have knowledge of, some things that is going to really have you thinking, wow, I didn't know. That was inside of me. That was causing this, that, or the other. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be an eye opener. And the mighty transformation that's going to happen in your life is going to be breathtaking. So let's go into the first talking point. Do you keep trying if you're struggling? Why do you keep trying? Now, struggling could come from disunity. It also could come from confusion. It can come from also being unfulfilled. You keep trying, yet you're struggling. I want to remind you that, help is here. You don't have to struggle through life. Struggling, just existing. But you could live your life to the fullest and get with what you truly deserve in life, because you deserve it. I believe, you're not out there thinking that, I don't deserve it. And if you are, I want to let you know you deserve it. Because many of you women, you're out there and you are struggling to make ends meet. But the struggling could stop when you decide that you had enough, that you need help in this area. You don't have to go through your days dreading getting up in the morning just to go to a job, or worst of all, to wake up to work in your own business. There's some people who are struggling in their own business because they didn't put certain things in place, or they don't know how, or they're just winging it, going day by day, just deciding that day, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. The next day, well, maybe I'll do this. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. And they're struggling, trying to make ends meet. And like I said, there's no shortages, anything. The knowledge of how to get things, how to put things in place, how to achieve goals. But there's no shortages. There's abundance in this world. There's opportunities all, but you cannot see them because you're struggling. There's no unity. You're confused. You're unfulfilled. Let that sink in for a minute. Let's move to the next talking point. Why do you keep trying if you are undertaking too much? Okay. You're overloaded. And you haven't come to a point where you realize, hey, I need to delegate. You're failing to delegate some things. Or you think that you cannot trust someone to do the job, that you're the best person to do that nobody else could do it. Failing to place things in order. Things are all scattered. And that goes back, hand in hand with disunity. Disunity on the outside, disunity within. Unorganized on the outside, unorganized within. Things out of, how can you fix that? There's a way. There's ways to fix everything. There's solutions to every problem. There's a solution. Why do you keep trying if you fail to eliminate things? Do you know sometimes things they have ran their course, they have come to an end, they're obsolete, but you're still trying to hold on to it. Yet, on the other hand, you're murmuring and complaining about it. For some, and right here, this is overlapping, okay? That's why I'm saying getting to the root cause. You're overloaded. Why not, look at it another way? Why not do something about it? I want you to think about that. Here's the next talking point. You are out of position. Why do you keep trying if you are out of position? And this is a big one. Out of position. Not knowing your identity or your truth. You see how that could come and affect you and limit you from maximizing your potential? Not being in an alignment. And it all feeds into one another. Of what I said about, the disunity, being out of place. All of this feeds in to each other. Here's another one. By being out of position. You know your purpose. You have no knowledge of your purpose. So each day, you're doing something different. Everything's all out of whack. No organization. No clear vision. Or put it this way, no vision at all. And why is that? Why is that? Here's a big one, especially for you who are authors or you have a business, whether it's a virtual business or a brick and mortar, it doesn't matter. Or you have an audience, okay? But you're trying to sell either yourself or your products or services or books to anybody or everybody with a wallet or a purse. Anybody that will buy it. That's who you're trying to sell it to. And you wonder why you're discouraged. That you can't move forward. You're wondering why everything seems to be breaking down and you're out of whack. You know, everything's out of whack. Because it stems from you're out of position. But there's a deeper cause to that, why you're out of position. Why do you keep trying if you're out of position? It's like just like beating the air, y'all. Beating the air. You can't keep going around the merry-go-round or around that mountain and expect something different. Some things have to be fixed in order to move forward. You know, it's silly, sitting here waiting for different results if you continue to do the same thing over and over again. And you see, it didn't work. It didn't work last month. It didn't work last week, 10 years ago. So what makes you think that it's going to work today? You fix it. And we could show you how to fix it. Go to that information that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Linktree/keys to wealth building. Because your wealth is part of your self-esteem, self-confidence. It's all about you, y'all. It's all about you. And I'm saying this, in this way, not saying that, everything's about you, but this is all about you. And you have to fix yourself before you can maximize your potential. Just getting the drips and the drabs, all out there, just getting the drips and the drabs, okay? And you're satisfied. But what if I told you that there's more for you? That don't just park in a place. There's so much more for you that you have yet to step into because you have become comfortable in thinking that that's all I deserve or that's it for me. And you just decided to park yourself there. But I want to let you know there's much more for you. There's much, much more. But you have to desire to go beyond your comfort zone to maximize your potential. No one can decide for you. You have to make that decision yourself. And today is the perfect day to make that decision that allows for no turning back to being mediocre and just collecting the crumbs. Not the crumbs, y'all. Not the crumbs. There's much more for you, ladies. Don't allow a poor self-image hold you back from your greatness. Don't allow that when there's help to help you in that area. And again, go to that information that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Linktree/keys to wealth building. Why do you keep trying if you are prideful? Okay? Why do you keep trying if you're prideful? You know, pride always go before a fall. And a haughty spirit before destruction. You have to lay down your pride and admit, hey, Gertrude, I need help. Because if you do it, you would have done it a long time ago. Maybe you think that you don't need it. Okay? We all need help. I told you what it was like when I went through this. Okay? I admitted I needed help. I'm not too prideful to say I need help. And not to say I asked for it. When I see something going wrong, and I know that, I have tried it this way and tried it that way, I'm going to give myself an opportunity to, do certain things. I'm not going to just sit back and just hope it happens and just wait for it to happen. I'm going to try. And if I see what I'm doing is not getting me any traction, I'm going to ask for help. And that's what's wrong with some of you. You're too prideful. You're not admitting that you need help. If you need help, you need help. None of us. And like I say, none of us, nobody that's living or who have died knew everything or has knowledge in everything. Now, some of you may think you do, but I'm going to tell you, you don't know everything. We're not designed that way. I know that's an ouch for some of you. But lay aside your pride. Lay it down. Okay? Lay it down. Don't allow your pride to cost you not reaching your ultimate goal. Don't allow your pride to stop you from maximizing your potential, from seeking help where you could totally understand and get clarity on what will work for you. Not what will work for somebody else, but what will work for me. Because this is on a personal level. We can't group this thing. Everybody's different. This is on a personal level. That's why instead of a group setting, this course is offered to you as an individual on your own time clock. Okay? Because it's a personal thing where you could be truthful with yourself and honestly answer the questions and get the help that you need that fits you. That's how individualized it is. So don't be prideful. Admit that you need help. And also be willing to make adjustments. Because sometimes we got to make some adjustments in life. Let me go to the comments right quick. Good morning, Lucky. Okay, I thought you were already gone. You're on your way to your retreat. Okay, well, you have a great time and you come back refreshed and renewed and rejuvenated, you know? And I'm glad that you chimed in today. I'm talking about, why do you keep trying? And I'm going through the different things, preparing people for the upcoming um, building your self-esteem and self-confidence course that's at your own pace. And that's something that, I'll be sharing more about where it could be found once it's finalized. But I'm glad that you dropped in today, you know. So you have a safe trip. And, I look to see, hear back from you when, you come back. Yeah, nothing beats a failure but a try. That's so true. Nothing beats a failure but a try. You got to keep trying, you know. You got to keep trying. But if it don't work, you got to get help. Love your comment about making adjustments. Yeah, we have to adjust sometime. We have to pivot. Don't just keep things, you know, so rigid. You have to make adjustments. So we have to realize that we cannot be prideful and think, well, this is the way that it has to be, because it doesn't have to be that way. There's room for adjustments. How many times we have made adjustments in our lives? On this program, I'm always making adjustments to go from level to level, to take my my audience to different stages in life, where they need it most. Evolution requires change. Yes, it does. Constantly evolving. And it requires change. We have to change. And change is good. We can't be afraid to change. Change is good. Change is growth. If we don't change, what happens? We'll remain the same. And eventually that'll fizzle out. So change is good. So never be prideful to admit that you need help or make those adjustments. And please don't refuse help, the right help, the help that's going to help you to bring out the best version of you so you could live your life and enjoy your life. Live your life on purpose and have that joy unspeakable. So let's go on to the last one. Why do you keep trying if there is help available? Okay. Now you come to, the end of your rope and you're just there sitting at a standstill. Okay. And I hope that when you're sitting at that standstill, at that crossroad, let me say it like this: instead of a standstill, let it be a crossroad. That you admit to yourself, I need help. Okay. I need help. How many of you can say that? I need help in one area or the next. Maybe something that I brought up. It may be something that I didn't bring up and you thought about it. But I told you about, building self-esteem and building self-confidence. I told you about when I'm not going to be dealing with surface stuff. I'm going to the root. Okay. I'm going to that root cause. Why, certain things happen in your life. Because I want to see you be transformed. I want to see you not only being transformed in your mind, but in your way of doing things, in your way of speaking, in your way of expecting things. I want to see you maximize your potential because I know that you have it inside of you. But for whatever reason right now, you're not able to obtain it. You're not able to see it. You're not able to enjoy it. Okay? But there is help available to you. Building your self-image and, your self-confidence and self-esteem course will be launching next month. And if you'd like to know more information about this, go to the information that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Linktree/keys to wealth building. Get the directions to accomplish your goals. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is I had fun doing it, putting it together. Okay, I'm in the recording stages now. I'm in the commercial stages now. Maybe you'll see the commercials over social media. Maybe you'll see them somewhere else. I don't know. Okay, exactly, because that's not the department that I'm handling. And hopefully you will see this on social media. Okay, but this is a great opportunity for you to be able to overcome those things that have been holding you back, to allow you to see your greatness, to bring you into a realization that you are greatness, that you are brilliance, that you have something to offer on the world stage, that you can learn how to stand out instead of fitting into a mediocre cycle. Okay? Because there's nothing mediocre about you. There's nothing insignificant about you. You are significant. You are essential. And let me go to the comments. Okay. My ride is here. Have a great weekend. You too, Lucky. Have a great weekend and have, a great retreat. And I hope to hear back from you. Have a great time, okay, when you get back. So, and at the same time, I'm wrapping up this show today. And the topic today has been, why do you keep trying if you are struggling, you are undertaking too much, you are out of position, you are prideful? Because there is help available. And like I said, that course, Building Your Self-Esteem and Building Your Self-Confidence course, is launching next month. And if you would like to know more information about that, go to the information that's scrolled in at the bottom of the screen. Linktree/keys to wealth building. Again, that's Linktree/keys to wealth building. So I thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with me today on Maximizing Your Potential. Again, I'm your host, Gertrude Chapman, and I hope that what you have heard here has sparked something on the inside of you to let you know that there is more to you than you can ever imagine. Okay? There's so much more to you. And like I said, you are brilliant. You are somebody. There's somebody that's waiting on what you have, whether it's knowledge, whether it's wisdom that you have to instill that knowledge inside of them, to give them that hope, to help them avoid something, to help them come out of something, a product or service, a book, whatever it may be. Okay? Whatever it may be, you have what it takes to, transform lives, not only in direct lives, indirect lives, but also for generations to come. And I want you to see that. Okay? So until the next time, thank you for being here with me today. And remember this is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of your day.